Hey, Book Realm family! Have you ever read a book that made you believe in soulmates all over again, even when things started off in the most chaotic way possible? Because that's exactly what The Overtime Kiss by Lauren Blakely did for me. This is a spicy, heartwarming sports romance, and honestly, this book completely swept me off my feet, leaving me with the biggest smile on my face. So, what's The Overtime Kiss all about? Imagine this. Our heroine, after literally running out on her cheating fiancé, finds herself in the most unexpected situation. She ends up as the nanny for none other than a super hot hockey star, Tyler Falcon. The catch? They've already had a very memorable first encounter where she confessed her inexperience still in her wedding dress. Tyler, a sexy single dad, offers her the job with one condition: they never speak of that night again. But living under the same roof, taking care of his adorable kids, and trying to ignore the undeniable chemistry proves to be quite the challenge. The tension eventually breaks, leading to a steamy agreement for 5 lessons in seduction with no strings attached. But as they spend more time together, and as Tyler spoils her rotten and supports her dreams, their no-strings arrangement starts to feel a lot more like a deep connection. Our heroine finds herself falling for not just him, but his kids too, making it incredibly hard to keep things strictly physical. This book is absolutely packed with fantastic tropes. We've got the classic single dad-nanny dynamic, forced proximity that's just chef's kiss, a runaway bride, and some wonderfully spicy lessons that definitely deliver. Plus, there's a lovely element of found family and some charming love notes scattered throughout. If you're a fan of any of those, you're in for a treat. Oh, where do I even begin with what I loved? First off, the characters in this book are just so easy to root for. Tyler, the hockey star dad, is utterly swoon-worthy. He's attentive, caring, and his dedication to his kids is just heartwarming. Our heroine's journey from feeling lost and betrayed to finding her footing and embracing new possibilities truly resonated with me. I loved seeing her grow into her confidence and allow herself to be truly seen and loved. There's a scene early on, even before she becomes the nanny, where they first meet, and the sheer awkwardness combined with the sizzling chemistry was just perfection. It set the tone for their playful and passionate dynamic throughout the book. Another highlight is the genuine connection Tyler has with his kids and how our heroine seamlessly becomes a part of their little family. It's truly beautiful to watch. Lauren Blakely's writing style is just so engaging and witty. She crafts dialogue that feels natural and brings the characters to life. I don't want to give too much away, but there's a moment when Tyler uses a simple gesture to make our heroine feel incredibly special, and it just made my heart melt. It's those small, thoughtful actions that make their romance feel so real and earned. Now, while I absolutely adored this book, there was one tiny aspect that gave me a moment's pause. The pacing in the very middle of the book, particularly during some of the no-strings-attached phase, felt just a tad bit prolonged for my personal taste. I found myself eager for them to fully embrace their feelings sooner, but honestly, it's a minor quibble in an otherwise fantastic read. If you enjoy a more drawn-out build-up and relish the sexual tension, you'll probably love every second of it. Beyond that, the book does a wonderful job of exploring themes of trust and vulnerability, especially after a heartbreaking experience like infidelity. It delves into what it means to open yourself up to love again and build a new family even when circumstances are anything but conventional. It's not just a steamy romance, it has a lot of heart. So, who is The Overtime Kiss for? If you are a fan of sports romance, especially hockey romance, and you love a good single dad trope with a side of nanny romance, then you absolutely need to pick this up. This book is perfect for anyone looking for a spicy, feel-good read with a healthy dose of forced proximity and undeniable chemistry. If you enjoyed books like The Love Hypothesis for its charming banter, or It Happened One Summer for its small-town charm and strong romantic leads, I think you'll find a lot to love here. I'm giving The Overtime Kiss a solid 4.5 out of 5 stars. It's a delightful, engaging, and incredibly satisfying read that I highly recommend for your next romance binge. All right, Book Realm fam, I want to hear from you. Have you read The Overtime Kiss by Lauren Blakely? What were your thoughts on Tyler and our heroine's journey? Or if you haven't read it, what's the best sports romance you've ever picked up? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this review and want more book recommendations that sweep you off your feet, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the Book Realm channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming reviews. And hey, maybe even suggest a book for me to review next.
Have you ever thought about that one person, that one summer that shaped everything? The one you lost and maybe, just maybe, always hoped you'd find your way back to? Because if so, you are going to want to hear about Every Summer After by Carley Fortune. This book is a beautiful, aching, nostalgic journey that completely wrapped itself around my heart. Honestly, this book and I had a bit of a love affair. It hit all the right emotional notes for me. So, what is Every Summer After all about? The story follows Persephone Fraser, or Percy, who, after a monumental mistake a decade ago, has completely avoided going back to her childhood summer haven. She's built a very guarded life in the city, but a sudden call pulls her back to Barry's Bay and directly back into the orbit of Sam Florak. Sam is the man she once believed she couldn't live without, the boy who was her best friend through 6 formative summers, the one whose connection with her deepened from friendship into a profound first love before it all fell apart spectacularly. The book is told through a dual timeline, jumping between those 6 incredible summers of their youth and one pivotal weekend in the present. As Percy returns for Sam's mother's funeral, their undeniable connection flares back to life, forcing Percy to confront the past, the mistakes she made, and the self-punishment she's inflicted. Can their love, still so palpable, overcome the hurts and secrets of their biggest mistakes? This is a beautiful second-chance romance, a classic friends-to-lovers tale steeped in incredible nostalgia, set against the backdrop of glittering summer lakes and hazy, sun-drenched afternoons. If you love a story about rediscovering a lost love, this one's for you. Oh my goodness, the highlights of this book are endless for me. First off, the dual timeline is executed flawlessly. It creates such a compelling sense of anticipation, constantly pulling you between the innocent beginnings of Percy and Sam's relationship and the tense, emotional present. You just need to know what happened that fateful summer that tore them apart. The chemistry between Percy and Sam is just palpable, both as young, awkward teens and as guarded adults. Carley Fortune has such a talent for making you feel like you're right there with them, experiencing every flush, every whispered secret, every shared glance. Their bond felt so real, so deeply rooted in their shared history. I particularly loved moments in their youth, the way their friendship blossomed into something more, the small, tender gestures that felt like momentous declarations. There's a scene where Sam teaches Percy to swim, and it's just the most perfect blend of vulnerability and burgeoning romance. It's quiet, intimate, and profoundly impactful. The setting of Barry's Bay itself feels like another character. The descriptions of the lake, the small town, the endless summers, it all evokes such a powerful sense of nostalgia and longing. It made me yearn for those long, carefree summer days of my own youth. And the way the author explores themes of first love, regret, forgiveness, and ultimately redemption is so poignant. It's not just a romance, it's a story about growing up, making mistakes, and learning to forgive yourself. Now for the pause moments. While I loved the dual timeline, some readers might find the constant back and forth a little disorienting at first, especially if you prefer a linear narrative. Also, because so much of the plot hinges on the big mistake that separates them, there's a period of sustained tension and even a little frustration as you wait for the full reveal. If you're not a fan of stories where a past misunderstanding or secret drives a lot of the conflict, that might be something to consider. However, for me, the payoff was absolutely worth it. What really struck me beyond the romance was the deeper insight into self-forgiveness. Percy carries a lot of guilt and shame for a decade, and the book beautifully explores the journey of coming to terms with past actions and understanding that we're more than our worst mistakes. It's a powerful message wrapped in a truly captivating love story. So, who should pick up Every Summer After? If you're a fan of second-chance romance that's heavy on the nostalgia and features a deeply emotional connection, this book is absolutely for you. If you love stories set against a beautiful summer backdrop and enjoy a good friends-to-lovers trope, run, don't walk. This book is perfect for anyone who adored books like Beach Read by Emily Henry for its heartfelt character development and witty banter, or 7 Days in June for its exploration of a complex past love. I'm giving Every Summer After a very strong 4.5 out of 5 stars. It's a gorgeous, heart-tugging read that will stay with you long after you turn the final page. All right, Book Realm fam, now it's your turn. Have you read Every Summer After by Carley Fortune? Did it give you all the nostalgia feels? What's your favorite second chance romance? Let me know all your thoughts and recommendations in the comments below. And if you love this review and want more deep dives into your next favorite reads, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the Book Realm channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. And as always, if there's a book you want me to tackle next, drop it in the comments. Until next time, happy reading!